What's going on? It's your boy, Connor Conflict, back again. Took a little bit of time off, but you know how we do. Probably more realistic that I'm like a couple videos a week. I don't know, I'm going to try and be consistent with it. So, yeah, no, the expectation that was 5 in a row, probably not likely. But today, as you can tell by the title, we're talking about the quarterback position, the most important position in all of team sports, and what the Dolphins should do. So, a lot of controversy, especially in Miami, about this position. So I'm here to talk about it, what I think they should do, what I think is the right decision. So without further ado, based off their decisions in the past 2 weeks, I think it's telling that they do want to build around Tua Tagovailoa, and I think that's the right decision. I think trading for Deshaun Watson in this current situation where he's got 22 allegations, he settled some of them, I think he's a scumbag. The fact that there's 22 allegations, I'm more inclined to believe at least one of the 22 allegations are correct rather than believe the one individual. So I think he's a terrible person. He's a phenomenal football player. If he doesn't have those allegations, sure, trade for him. Literally, he's a top 5 quarterback. But what he did, or what I'm more inclined to believe rather than him, I don't think he should play football for this team. So that takes that off the table. Now, if you want to bring in the other potential trade candidates, such as an Aaron Rodgers, who honestly, based off the feeling that I get, I feel like he's staying in Green Bay if he chooses not to retire. I think the relationships have kind of been mended, so I don't think he's going to leave. But if he were to leave, sure, you can pursue that. He's a phenomenal quarterback, and he instantly makes you a championship contender. I am fine potentially trading for Aaron Rodgers. Same goes for Russell Wilson. High-level quarterback, proven. He's available, sure, you go get him. But as of right now, in this current circumstance where I don't see those quarterbacks necessarily on the move, or if they're on the move, not to the Dolphins, I think the move is to stick with Tua Tagovailoa this offseason. From what it appears, go get an offensive coach in terms of the head coach that you know is going to bring a good offense, and then you have $75 million in free agency, probably more when it's all said and done with cuts, probably closer to 90. To go build an offensive line, go get him another weapon either through the draft or free agency, and go get a running back and see what happens. If you improve the offense, there's no more excuses for Tua. So I would say next season's make or break. If he performs, awesome. All the fans want. Build up the offense, let him cook, see what happens. If he's good, we keep him moving. Tua's our guy. He underperforms, guess what? We have 2 picks in that draft. Go trade for a quarterback or go draft one. I don't know how it can be any more clear. I think that plan literally sets you up to see what you have, give him a fair opportunity to perform and see what he's made of. I think he can be good. I think he will be good. And hopefully that's the case. But if that's not the case, like I said, go get another guy. No excuses this year if we do those things. If we hire the right offensive coaches, we improve the offensive line, we improve the running back and receiver room, there's no more excuses. And we have the assets to be able to do so through free agency and the draft. So if the Dolphins don't manage to do that, then that's on them. That's them fucking up. So hopefully they don't. Hopefully they execute properly, go get the right guys, and then that way we can build around the guy. Because yes, he's definitely underperformed the past 2 seasons. There's no doubt about it. But he's also, this past season, he's had the worst offensive line in the entire league and still managed to not get sacked a lot. He's the most pressured quarterback in the entire NFL despite throwing the ball the 3rd fastest. Like, that's ridiculous. You give him a fair shot with an offensive line. The run game was shit aside from the 2 Duke Johnson games. So, see, the run game is a marrying between the running backs and the line. And honestly, in this offense, it was partially Tua too, because he was the read guy, because it was so heavily RPO. So yeah, I running back needs to get improved regardless. But it also does fall on the offensive line, which is a clear hole just in pass protection. So improve those two spots. Jalen Waddle's a superstar. He's the best player on our offense. Gesicki, that's a question mark. These things I'll have videos for in terms of offseason plans, but we need more pass catchers. Waddle himself just can't cut it. Devontae, I like Devontae. I think we all like Devontae. I think he'll remain a Dolphin, but he's really only got one strong ability, and that's his 50-50 jump ball. That, like, he doesn't create separation. He's not reliable in terms of staying on the field. I love the guy. I hope he performs well, but I just think he's not it. So I think we need to go out, and whether that's in the draft or in free agency, or honestly both, because you want 3 good receivers. You can throw Devontae in that group of 3, but he's just not super reliable. So I would say go get one in free agency, go get one in the draft, improve the line, improve the running game, and see what happens with Tua. And then, yeah, like I said, 2023, we'll have the assets. If we want to move on from him, we'll be able to do so. You could trade those 2 first-round picks. You could draft a guy. It gives you flexibility, and it gives you the ability to evaluate where you currently have fairly. Now, obviously, the NFL is not fair, and not everyone gets a fair opportunity. But I think that's just the way that they should go. Obviously, you can't be upset if they go out and try and pursue an Aaron Rodgers or a Russell Wilson, because there's not many players on the earth better than them. Deshaun Watson, like I said, that's a no-go for me. Those allegations are too bad for me to even want to consider him. Phenomenal quarterback, terrible human. So that's my stance on that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below your thoughts on what we should do. Comment below any video ideas. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, which I don't know what it will be. So I'll catch you.